In the middle, it was Metro State. There's Hunter battling for the face-off. In the scrum, he'll come away with it and work the offense. Cats went down 5-2. Now have a chance with 3 in a row here in this possession to tie it up. Straight away, Robbie Erickson, the freshman, will get his players into place. And now finally, Trey Bartow will come on the offensive midfield position. Looks like Metro State's been a zone defensive team here in the first half as well. Pugh on the dodge, works off a screen, gets a switch. He's working against a shorty, but gives up to X again to Alex Brown. Cats have operated effectively from that position offensively here in the second quarter. Now they'll try the dodge out top. Mitch Page off the screen. Swung wide. Stays with it. Scoops it. I think there's a flag. I'm not sure if he stepped in the crease. I thought I saw it. And he goes down. I saw the official throw the flag, and that drew my attention, so I'm not exactly sure of the contact. That sent Mitch Page. Must have caught something in the ribs or something. It wasn't, overly violent collision, but that was at slow speed. Adam Legaretta. And they're taking their time with Mitch Page. He's been one of the leaders here for Montana State. Just in his second year, the RMLC Rookie of the Year last year, first team all-conference at attack. 24 goals coming in this year. 64 last year. The key cog for Montana State. Page will get up, and that's a good sign. I don't doubt that we'll see him back on the field. He's from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Cheyenne Mountain High School. Had a goal and an assist last year against Metro. In a very low-scoring game, 6-7 in overtime, won by the Cats. And was that, I'm still double checking, maybe that wasn't Page. That was Rubenstein, so my apologies. It was not a 25, but a 26. Aaron Rubenstein. First-year freshman, coaches high on his ability. Went in against the heart of that defense, paid for it. So good to see Rubenstein back up. But it's the Cats in the man-up situation. On that cross check by Legaretta, and the Cats loose ball. It's picked up by Metro State. There's an opportunity that goes awry for Montana State. A very close contest, 5-4. Now a flag will come in for the Bobcats as they go off sides. Again, some confusion on the substitution side of it. So Rizzolo, who will probably be penalized offside, wisely goes ahead and gets in there and plays defense. So Montana State in sort of a man-up situation here. Don't want to get Metro State as that ball will go out of bounds, and now the penalty will be enforced. Yep, that'll be a 30-second penalty. So a man down situation, Jed Deal from Missoula Hellgate will come on. One of two seniors on this squad in his 4th year as a Bobcat. Long stick midi comes in defensively in that man down situation. Metro State scored. There's time and room, and back in the net, Colesworthy. I'm sure he's going to want that one back. Josh Davis with the score. Davis at the 9:53 mark, so twice in man-down situations for Montana State, or man-up situations, however you want to phrase that, for Metro State. They have taken advantage. The Bobcats down 6-4. Great game here so far. Both teams have fought real hard. There's Pugh. Pugh gets hit hard. That ball will go out of bounds. Nice legal play. It was a good pickup on the ground ball for Pugh, but he had nowhere to go. And clearing is Justin Gonzalez. Man with time and room, but too far out. And that was going to be Legarreta. Metro State has worked their set offense pretty well. A goal in transition, a couple of goals in man-up situations. And in the middle, and again, a couple in a row. Off the assist, that's going to be Legarreta. And the assist, I think I had Gonzalez. So we're at 9-10. And back to that 3-goal deficit for the Cats. That's going to be Hunter. Hunter with the win over Darnell. Gives it to Duncan. Zalda Petrie. And now, offensive side for Montana State. Man open, but that's picked off easily. Coming up the middle was Liam Brine, but Miller with the save on it. And back the other way for the Roadrunners. Miller way outside of net. As a flag comes in. Oh, Miller had nothing to lose. Saw that flag come in an offside penalty. Another 30-second variety. Man-up situation for Metro. They've converted on their other two opportunities. This is 30 seconds. Miller from net all the way down field. He does have a goal and an assist on the year. You can see with some stick skills for a goalie. Good defense for Montana State there. Ian Stanley on that left side. Out top, I think the Cats might have had a piece of that. Ball is loose and fighting for it now is Blake Greener. Greener wins it over to Stanley. But the Cats can't retain possession of it, as that will just be out of reach of the junior, Zalda Petrie. Stealing a man down. Oh, let's see. No, I think that did enough to kill the penalty, so we're back at full strength. The Roadrunners with a 3-goal lead, 7:33 first quarter. And they'll get Colton Webb, junior attackman from Syracuse, New York. onto the field. There, Colesworthy. Cleanly off of the attempt by Boardman. Jed Deal. Jed Deal finds Pugh. Cats did not have numbers in that. And now they'll send on their offensive unit. Trey Bartu, number 19, to Richmond. And they'll work it wide to Brown. Out top to Kelly Carroll. Cats post a man in the middle and go right side on the shot. That's turned away by Miller on the attempt by Bartu, who comes off. And Miller will clear, or attempt to clear, as the Cats will ride. They're very patient in that clearing game with good transition movement. Legaretta in the front now from Gonzalez. He'll come out, and the Roadrunners will take a timeout. 7-4. They've had momentum in this one. And a flag comes in. There's a delay of game penalty against the Roadrunners, number 23, and that's going to be Gonzalez. I didn't see the action that brought about the penalty. I believe I thought a timeout was called. But as you heard, some of the fans for Montana State make it count. Cats need it. They're in a man-up situation, down by 3 goals here to Metro State. 16th ranked against the 12th ranked Bobcats. Here at home for Montana State, Richmond. Shot's going to be turned away again by Miller. Jake Miller, he's a freshman goalie and has done well between the pipes here for Metro State. MSU Denver, officially. A couple of years ago, they wanted to change their name to Denver State, but the University of Denver had an issue with that. And now we get that timeout. And with that, we'll just thank more of our sponsors here. Club Lacrosse for Montana State is brought to you in part by Montana State University. Mountains and mines since 1893. And by Erotique in downtown Bozeman. Fun, fresh, and healthy for over 10 years. Down 7-4 are the Bobcats. Timeout on the field. Back to live action. Roadrunners with 5:06 to go. Possession and the lead by 3. Cats jumped out early on 2-0. There's almost a steal. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay possession of the Roadrunners. 2-0 for the Cats early on. 5 unanswered for the Roadrunners. They took a 5-2 lead into the second quarter. Cats made it 5-4 in the first 2 minutes as they had some momentum back in the first quarter. There's a nice steal by Greener on the defense. In transition on the long stick to Deal. Deal finds a man The Roadrunners are back in transition. Both teams with 2 goals each here in the second quarter, pardon me. Much better offensively and on the clear for Montana State. Some uncharacteristic turnovers in that first quarter. Led to that 5-2 deficit from X's Rizzolo. Rizzolo with 19 goals and 8 assists on the year. And out top, it's going to be Robbie Erickson. It's turned away, finds Brown. Brown working against the long pole. To Richmond on the side, and back again at X is Rizzolo. Wait a minute. That is Pugh, I believe. As he tries to find Erickson out top. Doesn't find the man, Bartu, pardon me, 19. And as you see it, just as I was saying, it looks like they've taken care of the ball a little bit better. Another offensive possession that doesn't wind up in a shot. Can't afford too many of those. Roadrunners and their set offense. Lost yesterday at Great Falls, 14-12. The Argos are ranked 23rd this week after knocking off the Cats last week in Missoula. Time and room, and that one tipped away, I believe by Greener. Perhaps Colazzi, number 49, got a shot or got a piece of that one on the attempt by Larson, who gets it again. Top of the offense. Roadrunners from Denver, Colorado. Program founded in 2006. There's a nice steal by Colazzi. Anticipated that one. Cats will get it. And then you get an infraction, an arm guard by Montana State, and so right back the other way. There's Colazzi with a save off Larson's attempt. And now we'll see if Montana State can't transition. Carroll looks at it, goes low. Miller turns it away in the crease. No violation called, or it's a play-on situation as Gonzalez will bring it into the front, and he will get pushed out of bounds by the Cats' ride defense. They'll try to take advantage. A flag comes in, and Montana State with possession here, and they'll be in a man-up situation. Nice feed from Richmond. The shot by Pugh goes wide. Yep. Delay of game for Gonzalez. Montana State, again with a man-up situation. They couldn't take advantage previously. Down 3 goals, minute 15 to go. This should be a 30-second penalty. See if they can get a good shot away. Rizzolo to Brown, gets it back. Carroll, room out top. And that's going to be Pugh who fires, goes wide. Cats again. On the slide, Rizzolo looks inside. Richmond can't finish. Good job catching that ball in traffic. Miller, though, saw him coming, but he'll throw it away. Still probably a few seconds left in that penalty. Montana State. Nope, they're back to full strength. 26 seconds. Try to make it a two-goal game here. Carroll going low. Miller's been all over those low shots here in the first half. He'll get that one cleanly. Metro State has done a good job protecting the ball in transition, and they'll have a chance with 7 seconds. Ball loose, and they actually ended up with a decent shot. Legaretta, I think that one did get under, or will count as a save for Colesworthy. He'll get some congratulations on the side, but it has been Metro State here in the first half taking advantage. They've done a better job possessing the ball. They played in their man-up situations with purpose, as they converted twice in that first half. And I think as they look at the scoreboard, 7-4, they earned it here. Second half upcoming, the Bobcats and Metro State here at Bobcat Stadium from Bozeman, Montana. We'll take a timeout and come on back and do a scoring recap of that first half and look forward to the second half after this on mtsport.tv. Back here at the half in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. It's a sunny Saturday afternoon after quite a snow squall last night. Frosted the mountains, frosted the field. Had to get it scraped off earlier. The Cats came out. They used some heavier machinery to get the bulk of the snow off the field, but not enough of it, and so they were all hands on deck to clean the rest of it off. As you can see here, they did a good job of that. And maybe that got them off to a slow start. Tom Schultz here back at Bobcat Stadium. They trail now 7-4 to the Roadrunners of Metro State, as we'll take a look at some of the first half highlights here on mtsport.tv. That was Jack Pugh 11 seconds in off the face-off. And then quickly again, Montana State Page in the first 2 minutes, as these highlights will roll by real fast. Larson gets it, makes it a 2-1 ball game for Metro State. And that's the defensive men Galbraith at the 11:40 mark at 2-2. Roadrunners roll off 5 in a row. That's Gonzalez with a 3-2 score. Larson again, his second in the first quarter. And then Gonzalez again as he stays with it. And that one gets past Colesworthy for a 5-2 first quarter advantage. And now Montana State makes it a 5-3 ball game. Richmond to Bartow. And then this time it's going to be Rizzolo to Richmond for a 5-4 contest. That's the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. That one, Davis on a man-up situation, got by Colesworthy there. And then Legaretta off the assist from Gonzalez at the 9:10 mark made it 7-4. And that's where we sit here as we get set for second half action. Pugh, Page, Bartow, and Richmond all with one